My next guest is going to be back in action taking on Matt Jones. Fusion Fight League, July 26th. Happy to be joined by Brandon Hegstad here on the program. Brandon, how you doing?
I'm doing well, James. Thanks for having me on.
Well, I appreciate it, man. And again, we're on Fight Week and all that. Tell me how this all came together with you getting this opportunity.
It's been going good. I've been on a couple other promotions since I went pro. I fought once for Fusion over in Great Falls. It seems like most of my fights for Fusion have been in Great Falls, so I'm excited to go back over there. But looking for some harder opponents now, I guess, something to make a better statement on. So getting to go against Matt Jones here, main eventing with Fusion here. It's
Yeah.
a bigger opportunity, bigger chance to make something or make a statement.
Yeah, absolutely. Were there any other opponents in the mix? Or was Matt always your opponent?
Um, there was a few guys we were offered to go for, so went through those and see what ended up working, and Matt Jones
Yeah, for sure. And Matt,
working out the best for us, and he accepted the fight quick. So yeah, he's a good fighter. Has a good background and everything. So
yeah,
definitely looks
and a
good.
veteran, right? He's got 15 fights. I'm sure that played into it as well. You want to be fighting guys that got deep, good resumes. Now that you've had a chance to kind of look him up, how do you feel like stylistically you match up against him here?
I think it should be exciting. He's got really good dynamic striking. He's got really good kicks. I have good kicks too. So it's exciting when you have two dynamic strikers going at each other. Then he's got really good wrestling, really good grappling too. So he can hold you down, putting you on the cage if he needs to. So it should be exciting. I feel like either way it goes, should be going after a finish. All my fights have been finishes so far. So hopefully we can get that still. But should be exciting either way. He's good standing. He's good on the ground. I feel confident with both now too. So no matter what happens, should be exciting.
And see, you're wearing the shirt there. Absolute Training Center. Some good advertising in this interview. Not bad at all. Take me through who you got to work with this camp as far as training partners. Who helped you get ready for this fight?
Oh yeah, for sure. I have a lot of good guys at the gym, good grapplers mostly. We have some strikers too, but I go over to Sick Jitsu in Spokane too for a week, a month too. Go over there and train with Brady and Caden and Ashton and guys up there. Get some good hard sparring with more professionals up there too. I've had a good visitor too come down for this fight camp. Nick, he's coming down from California. He's a really good grappler, so he's been helping me out a bunch too. So have some good partners this camp.
Yeah, that's good. And obviously getting to work with a guy like Brady who's in the UFC, getting to work with high level guys, that's got to, build up the confidence a bit and just kind of give you a good indication of where you're at. Cause you're pretty close to getting an opportunity like that too.
Yeah, for sure. Going to train with Brady, feeling what it's like to be. I always feel like technically good. Then you get in there with a real athlete or something too. So that was a big change initially when I was going into it. So getting more used to that, going to train with them, getting with the strength and conditioning coach over there. I'm with him now, so that feels a lot better. Getting everything in line, everything is like planned out and programmed well. So I feel confident with going into there, peaking everything at the right time.
Yeah. And you seem like you're in a great mood, man. 3 days away. Weight cut going well. It sure looks like it here in this interview.
Yeah, for sure. I've definitely put on some more weight after doing more strength and conditioning and stuff like that. So I was worried about that cutting out, taking that down, but ended up dieting down really good. So I feel stronger than ever, cutting down the water weights. Everything's going according to plan. Nothing, no big stressful surprises yet. So that's good. I'm happy with how everything's going so far.
Okay, there we go. And what about your corner? Who's going to be making the trip with you? Who will be in the cage with you for this fight?
Yeah, for sure. My head coach, Rob McCaskill, he's coached me pretty much my whole career. I spent a year or two up in Seattle training at Mighty Mouse's gym, but most of the time, the whole time, I've trained with my coach, Rob McCaskill. So he knows me really well. Been through all these cuts with me, been through all these fights. He knows how I act, knows how to coach me well. So he's
Good
good
stuff.
to have in my corner.
Yeah, not a bad option. That long relationship, that always helps too. That's great. I know you don't like getting paid by the hour, when it comes to fights, so you want to get in and out. But how do you envision the fight playing out here on Saturday? How do you see it going down?
Ideally, I go for a knockout. I mean, that's what everybody wants, right?
Yeah.
But I haven't had one yet, so that's would be ideal. Going in there, he's a good striker, so if we can get into some good exchanges, it's something more, I don't know, dynamic like that. It's harder for me to go clash to clash with somebody who's more wild. I feel like I just want to clench up and take it to the ground. Someone who's being like tricky and playing with this, like hopefully we can set up some clean shots. But if it ends up going to the ground, I'm happy with a win. If I can get the win, I'll be happy. If it's a split decision drawn out, that's good too. But ideally, I keep the 100% finish rate going. ideally we get the knockout just because I haven't had. It's most exciting. It's what the people want. But submission's probably the most likely for me if I'm keeping finishing and keeping grappling. So keeping an eye out, looking for the opportunities for that. I know he's like you said, he's a veteran. He's done this before. He's fought really good guys. He's been in big shows, so I know he's going to be calm and ready.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big opportunity here. And again, if you get the victory here, 8-1, that's a great resume. It's the type of resume that bigger promotions are going to be looking at here. What would a win, especially another finish here, do for your career? Where do you think you're headed after if all goes well on Saturday?
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully all goes well. I get this record going. Hopefully get a good fit or a good fight in the very least. Good attention on it. So looking at bigger shows, it'd be nice if we can get anybody looking out. So we have some ideas though. Either way, if I can get something big on this, get something jumped off that, or if we're to keep grinding, whatever's the next step, I'm happy to look to the next step, keep it moving, whatever's happening.
Well, do you kind of stay on weight just in case? Because at the time of recording this, Dana White's Contender Series is right around the corner. I know they kind of have the cards filled out, but there's always injuries, short notice things. Is that something you're kind of keeping tabs on as that season gets underway?
Yeah, for sure. I do like the timing and how everything that is. So that would be really good if it worked out perfectly, something like that. But I'm pretty on weight most of the time. I'm always working out pretty consistently. I just change. Usually the volume stays pretty consistent and the intensity just goes up during fight camp way more. So always pretty good on weight. So short notice would work out for me good. I'd be happy to have any good opportunity like that.
Yeah, there we go. So UFC, if you're watching, give this guy a call. He's going to be ready to rock and roll here. That shouldn't matter. But one of the things you see on Contender Series is a lot of fighters that maybe have like 5-6 fights. You've got, this will be fight number 9 for you, right? How much will that pay off in the long run? Because some guys do get in there a little bit early, but you've got a ton of fights already. I'm sure that experience factor is something that you think is a benefit to you.
Yeah, I like having a good amount of fights. I mean, it's building up like highlights and stuff too, trying to be more and like sellable with that, trying to build up exciting like resume that way. So being experienced, knowing or someone that's going to make weight, someone's going to show up, all that, showing that, I think that's important too. But feeling confident, having the experience getting ready when I'm going pro enough to go into the next stage like that. So I feel like it was good to have a good amount of, or like where I'm at, I like the amount of fights I'm at. Trying to go to the next stage, I feel like it's a good spot.
You getting to enjoy this weather? I actually live in Vancouver, Canada, so we're getting the same weather probably you guys are getting. It's a nice heat wave going on right now. You getting it? I know it's all business right now with training, but you taking advantage of all the outdoors a little bit during the summer?
Yeah, for sure. I like to be outside. I garden a lot too, so
Okay.
I have a big greenhouse and stuff like that, and enjoying all the weather like that. It's been raining the last couple of days here, so cooling everything down now. It's been settling down. It's just in type and cutting weight. So everything feels like it's coming together right now. But for sure, I enjoyed outside being out here in Montana, close to Glacier National Park and everything.
Yeah.
I've got like 11 acres here. So lots of stuff, yard work, being outside, doing that and hanging out with the family, going camping. So
Nice.
all sorts of stuff in the summer's fun.
Is gardening therapeutic for you? I know for some people it's not. It's a task. They don't enjoy it, but it sounds like it is for you. It's like a nice break from training.
Yeah, for sure. I was like partially raised with my grandma here all the time, so I was gardening with her a ton. So I enjoy going in there. It's like getting stuff done, going and working, growing your own food. Everything's nice like that too. But for sure, it's therapeutic for me. Go beat up people, then you go home, relax in the garden. So
yeah,
both are good.
Nice contrast there. It is Fusion Fight League coming up here July 26th, and if you can't make that one in person, you can go check it out live on Spectation Sports. Brandon, thanks for doing this, man. Really appreciate the time, especially during fight week. If there's anyone you want to thank before we get out of here, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for all my team helping get me ready, the gym at Absolute. Thanks for my family helping me out, my wife, Kyla. Thanks for the sponsors we have. The Last Best Place has been helping us out a bunch. Performance Heating and Cooling, they help us about a bunch. So look out for this fight. Should be exciting.